Cleantech is a very strong growth sector for us in the province. We have great facilities, a long history in developing leading solutions when it comes to water and waste processing and energy. We have a pretty broad base of both research capability, commercialization capability, and export capability across the sector. We've benefited here in Ottawa and I think in the province from having access to great research laboratories, whether they're housed in the universities or housed in the National Research Council, NRCan, some great things going on. And I think the more significant successes are medium and large companies that are located here that have access to expertise and the ability to solve problems that they're grappling with to produce a better product, lower cost, better efficiency, you name it. And that's what's really key. Yeah, in Ontario we're in a leading position now with the Green Energy Act, the ability to get all types of renewable energy, electricity generation onto the grid, and the province has mandated higher feed-in tariffs for some of these technologies that will be very, very significant in the future, but aren't quite there from a cost parity point of view. And having this position in Ontario where those technologies are given a bit of an advantage to get launched, to get really part of the mainstream for the guys who are willing to take that early risk, I think it's very, very positive. We definitely want to see more investment in the space, but I think that we're seeing the start of a good thing. If you look across North America, something like a quarter of the venture investment is going into Cleantech now, which is up considerably from where it was 5 years ago. So globally, there's tremendous demand for solid clean technology solutions, and that always drives the investment levels. Ontario companies have some very significant advantages. The market opportunity, I guess, is the first place. There's lots of customers to buy these solutions. The second thing we have is a good environment. And we've seen the universities move to focusing a lot more on environmental practices, and so it's not just the hardcore technology, but also thinking about policy and all the rest of that. So talent would be the next thing. The final thing is an environment from an investment point of view where there's strong support for R&D. When the government will pay about a third of the R&D expenditure back as a credit, that's significant. And finally, the tax rates are improving. We're seeing the corporate and personal tax rates decline in Ontario. Hopefully, we stay the course on all the rest of that. It's looking good so far. We will be one of the lowest cost tax jurisdictions for corporates across North America at least. And so that gives us some pretty good advantage.